In this video, I'll show you what the Overwrites docking window is and how to use it. Overwrites exist for dimensions, components and annotations, and have some special asterisk operations which I'm going to show you. Let's get started! Let's kick things off by showing you exactly where to find the docking window. Head over to the ViewFrame tab, and right below the ViewFrame Annotation button, you'll spot the Overwrites docking window button. Give it a click and voila! It'll pop up right there aligned to the default location. Whether you are changing annotations, adjusting components, or delete dimensions, every action is neatly logged in the Overwrites list. Now you might be wondering, what exactly are overwrites? Well, think of them as a convenient record of all the changes you make within a viewframe. In simple terms, the Overwrites window acts as a comprehensive protocol of your viewframe activities. If you want to see what a naked viewframe looks like, just delete all the entries in the Overwrites and you'll get a clear picture. Allow me to introduce you to the layout of the Overwrites docking window. In the first column, you will find the name of the object to which changes or deletions have been made. The second column indicates the type of the change, for example an annotation or LOD change. The last column shows the values affected by the change. For example, if you change the LOD from 300 to 100, the value 100 will appear here. The yellow button here is very important. It allows you to replace a specific term within the selected Overwrites entry. This eliminates the need to perform or duplicate the action for each floor or shaft individually. If you wish to undo an action, simply select the corresponding item in the Overwrites window and delete it using the delete key. Now that you know the basics about overwrites, let's go into the details, starting with the dimension overwrites. Dimension overwrites are created when you, for example, delete, change, or move a dimension or the settings. A dimension overwrite is also created when you create own dynamic dimensions. Go on and try some actions and look what happens in the Overwrites window. After looking at the dimension overwrites, let's take a look at the component overwrites. They are created when you, for example, delete a component from the viewframe, change the LOD, level of development, or when you enable an extended component dimension. Annotation overwrites are created when you add an annotation. It doesn't matter whether it's a component or a viewframe related annotation. Now let me show you what the asterisk operations are for and how to use the Overwrites window effectively. When you want to assign an overwrite to all childs of a list object, you can do that easily by replace the index with an asterisk sign. For instance, you want a component-related annotation on every floor level. Activate the overwrite entry and click on the Replace button. In the first row, you can see what you activated, and in the second row, you can enter what you want to have changed and replaced in the first row. So let's replace the index number of the entry E0 with an asterisk and confirm that by clicking OK. You can replace any of these indices according to what you need. To make it easier for you, we have developed two options for automatically replacing the indices. If you only want to replace the shaft index, check the box Any shaft index. And if you want to replace every available index, check the box Any index. Let's delve into another practical use case for overwrites. Imagine you're working on a project where you need to remove certain symbols, like the ceiling line, from every floor level and entry. To do this, simply select the line and hit the Delete Selected Objects button under the Start tab, or use the Delete key on your keyboard. Then navigate to the Overwrites window. Here comes the clever part. Instead of deleting individual ceiling lines, we can use an asterisk as a wildcard. Replace the indices with asterisks. Now, input the asterisk for the indices one by one. This helps to understand the function of each index. Once you've done that, delete the row and voila! The symbols are back, like nothing happened. Easy, right? Lastly, I show you the extended asterisk operation. When you want to have, for example, the annotation only on the last floor level, write behind the asterisk in curly brackets the word last. When you want the annotation only on the third floor level of 4 floor levels, enter in the curly brackets the text index from and, comma, -2, or index from start, comma, +3. Extended asterisk operations are also possible in combinations for more dynamical view frames, for instance in shaft groups. Thanks for watching!